It's entirely a possibility that I can, because I'm at 20 and there's a lot of giants up here. Like, a lot.
Oh, Ari, where are you at? You're blue.
I was at the stairs.
There you go. Nobody goes down.
Oh, look at them!
Holy crap! Alright, what was this? Oh yes, the 12 personal ID level. This one's actually sort of fun. I like this one because of how it's designed. Can I get out of the lift? Oh, thank you. This is interesting too. No checkpoints. I don't know if you saw that, Ari, but they did confirm there will be no checkpoints in all of Rundown 1.
Well, it makes sense. If there were no, if the levels were designed for no checkpoints in the past.
Yeah.
It makes sense for there to be checkpoints now.
Which is nice, because that means probably less bugs, since there are so many bugs with checkpoints in this game anyway.
Oh, I know this room. This is the beta.
Is the beta.
I know this room.
Oh, we're gonna run into the beta level, aren't we? Because it's Rundown 1.
No, because if I remember correctly, the beta level eventually became R3C1, I think. Because wasn't the beta level at HSU?
The alpha and beta levels were pushed into R1.
Were they?
Not the alpha. Not the alpha, the beta ones, yes.
Beta ones.
Oh
okay.
yeah, the alpha was a unique one, yeah.
The alpha was the one that eventually became R3C1, but it was a like revamped.
Yeah, because it was a
version.
CT actually.
Yeah.
So that was pushed like 2 rundowns down, okay.
But the beta, okay, I guess the beta ones were in this. I think in that case, beta, I think it might
actually,
be.
This is the beta level.
This one? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, beta was.
Dude, I
A1B1.
played this.
Yeah, because I never played the alpha or beta levels, and I looked into the alpha one, but I never really looked into the beta one. For the longest time, I actually had no clue that there was even a beta, like, rundown. Which I think...
still have it installed.
I know some people were asking if those would come back, which I don't think they will, seeing how they basically became levels in future rundowns anyway. And...
I mean, it also doesn't really make much sense to release a, like, alpha or beta thing.
Oh
like
my god, this...
It's just a technical test. It has nothing to do with, like, the development of the story. It's not like you missed out anything because they were testing something.
I didn't know the alpha level was revamped into a level, though. That was cool.
I do wonder if we'll get checkpoints or optional objectives in some of the other ones, because I know the devs confirmed that's not the case for 1, but they said they'll think about it for like Rundown 2 and 3, depending on feedback.
What do we need for this door? Oh, scan sequence. Let's do the alarm first, so we don't have, like, coming down from...
What about the other door?
Is there another door?
If this level is the same as before... Yeah, okay, this still is the western security door. That requires a keycard to get into. Is it alarmed though? Okay. Oh wait, that's right, keycard doors don't update until you put the key in. Fine.
I was gonna say, let's just do this first, right?
Alright, in that case, I will join you there in just a moment. Let me query where the keycard is.
I put the oldest trick in the book, the shotgun sentry in front of the ladder.
Ayo. Old strategies. Why do I hear music? Okay, enemy. I heard music and I was about to say, you didn't just pull that door, did you?
No.
Oh hey, our keycard is
happened.
actually in here. Oh sweet. That's convenient.
That never happens.
No, never.
Never.
I'd flash back to a moment where that happened, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any on recording. You know what? This is fun. I actually get to go back and recollect all the footage I had of like the previous rundowns I lost when my hard drive got corrupted one day. Sweet.
Cool.
But this just feels really cool to me because a lot of people don't realize it. That I played like Rundown 1. I just wasn't doing YouTube at that time. So I've seen these levels. I know exactly what's in every single one of them. But I never did videos.
I played half of this, so I know a quarter of this.
Good old shotgun sentry on the ladder. Nice. Yeah, 12 IDs. I'm trying to remember how much of Rundown 1 I soloed. I know I soloed A1. I'm pretty sure I soloed B1. I don't know if I soloed anything after B1 though.
But did you kite though?
Did I kite? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Actually, no, because I didn't even know you could really kite enemies until Rundown 4, I think. Or no, I learned about Rundown 3, but Rundown 3 was the awkward one because of the changes to enemy AI, or AI. So Rundown 4 was the first rundown where I actually started kiting. And I won't lie, I hated it. Like, as soon as I started kiting, I just sat there thinking, this isn't, like, enjoyable. But I did it anyway.
League of Legends moment.
Yeah, exactly. I hate this, but I do it
What do
anyway.
you mean you're playing Kane? You don't need to kite.
I just walk through walls. Hey, keycard.
ID.
Kane. Kane is fun to play in League, but good lord, I hate it when people who barely ever play Kane try to tell Kane man how to play Kane. Like, oh, that form sucks. Why are you using that form? It's just, are you kidding me? Like, what do you mean? Entire enemy team is melee.
+3.
Alright, I'm honest, you go. Entire enemy team is melee. Why aren't you going blue, Kane? He has so much more damage. It's just like, tilting.
Thought I heard a scout on bio.
A scoot?
It's
Yeah,
not
a schizo.
that-
There's
Oh, we've been
nothing in
here.
here. Have we?
That's an open closet, so
Oh.
unless scouts can open them now.
Could you imagine that? You walk into a room that the key card is in that you need, you just see a scout walk up to the box, open it, grab it, and then just start walking away.
Damn, Rundown 1 went
I
hard.
see
They can
what
fucking. Oh
room
my
this
god!
is. Oh, that's interesting.
That would be so funny. I mean, I know a while ago people suggested it would be cool if you need like key items, but those items would be found on enemies or something. Like, it would be strapped around the neck of a scout, and if you stealthed up behind it, you could grab it without waking up or something. And honestly, I think that would still be sort of a cool concept. Just like, make it so you have to kill an
Where do you
enemy.
think it's closer? Because this is like, it's either this way or it's this way, which I think it's this way.
Is that a room divider? No, it's not a room divider.
No. A, it's all A. That's all I'm like, huh?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would assume they're probably gonna consider that one closer. But
Yeah, I'm checking this. I would have to run this way.
I would think this one.
I mean, we could just shut both, and I'll mind both. We'll just see. But yeah, that's actually good. You know, that's what they have to keep in mind. I have to start thinking about this stuff because, like, I gotta make level guides and stuff.
This is definitely shorter. Just by pure units, this is shorter. Like going south.
Yeah. All right, we shut doors, and we mine.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow! I went for the.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
The jacuzzi.
The jacuzzi? Oh, bro, I could go for a hot tub
I
or a
understood
jacuzzi
something
right
else.
now.
The cave.
Oh, the cave.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I understood.
yeah, that's not. No, that I'll stay far away
I
from
heard
that one.
jacuzzi at first. I was just like, what does that have anything to do with it? Also, I think we see from the wrong door, but
I think he seemed from
Okay.
both of them.
Theory testing.
no,
Unless,
definitely the wrong door.
or Ego, actually, I see from Ego. Did you see
Damn,
from both
good
or
we
one
brought
door?
guns.
I
One.
see from one.
Oh, okay, I thought you see
Oh,
from both.
did we get lucky? Oh my god.
Oh, they do go around.
What?
Maybe it's because they're also taking consideration the path they have to take to get to us, because that other door, while it's closer to get to initially, would take them longer to get to us. Because they'd have to go across the
think-
catwalk and down a
I don't think
staircase.
they calculate that.
Oh, they might.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need tools soon.
Don't you worry, friend, I've got tool. Oh yeah, your shotgun sentry is just empty.
Yeah, it was a certified shotgun in front of ladder moment.
See, that's the thing I'm wondering too. Is the shotgun sentry going to be good in these rundowns? Because they did not buff the shotgun sentry at all, but they did nerf the sniper sentry.
Didn't they buff
Oh,
it?
there's a big.
Oh, well, I just opened the door, so...
I shot in a different
No,
room.
they made the sniper sentry take longer to shoot, and there's a longer
Oh.
time in between each shot.
Oh, because I was sitting there like, why the f did they buff it? I guess I read it wrong.
Oh, dude, if they buffed it, I would literally be talking to them immediately saying, this is such a dumb idea. Why are you doing this? Sniper Sentry already almost made every other Sentry obsolete. Like,
Yeah, so I was
needed
sitting
the
there like,
nerf.
what? Mod is already complaining about the balance of it, so why would you buff it more?
Yeah. I just don't understand why they nerfed the precision rifle. Like, all the other changes I can understand, but the precision rifle one.
I don't know either.
Like,
Whoa.
I feel like what they should do is, because they nerf, I think, the mag from 12 to 8. And to me, I've always seen the precision rifle as basically a revolver with a thermal scope on it, but a longer reload and a bigger magazine. So if
And a
you
shovel
nerf the
stock on
bigger
it.
magazine, which is like one of the benefits of it, then they need to do something, because I feel like precision rifle was not in a really good spot. But hey, this is why we leave feedback, and once more people play around with and test it, if 10 Chamber sees a lot of people saying the precision rifle isn't that good, they'll probably give it a buff.
Well, a San Debbie stand.
Whoops. I'm rusty, I keep missing the heads with these knife stabs.
I can't believe.
Can't believe
Scalar's
it's not butter
throwing.
knife.
Oh, you got security door down here.
Tonight on bottom gear.
Class 3 alarm. Class
Oh, we're halfway
3?
there.
What the?
Put the one
Oh.
down here.
Yo, shadow lock melters. Let's go.
Oh!
I'm glad to see
Wait,
that one is still in the
no.
game.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
shadow items in a
It's-
locker?
So you
Yeah.
can electroshock Shadow's brains.
Yeah, I saw this first on R7D2 because one of the lockers in particular, if you took a resource pack out of it, the shadow of the pack would still be there. And now it's
Oh yeah,
the same
R7,
thing here.
yeah, R7D2, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
good
the
old-
one in the with the second
Second blood door.
blood door, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
the locker on the
I
left.
noticed that, yeah. Do you know one thing I'm so sad about? R5A2. There used to be a shadow box. Like there was a prop that didn't render, but only its shadow. Like an entire box, right? Like if you shined your flashlight, you would see it.
Did it have collisions?
No.
Wonka?
But it was so nice because it was just after, you know,
I'm still-
R4A2, my beloved, and then R5A2. I'm like, oh, there's something to love about this, the shadow box. And
The
then
shadow
they
box.
fixed it. They fixed it.
I am still irrationally angry about Run 5 difficulty scaling.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll be a bit better this time around, or who knows. Oh,
I mean,
actually,
it just
speaking of
introduced
stuff,
everything way too fast, in my opinion.
did any of you by chance see Bricky's GTFO video?
Nope. I don't know who
Part
that
of
is.
it.
It was really funny because he was talking about It was basically his review of the game, but there's a lot of humor and honestly, very well done review. He had critiques and things he didn't like about the game, but he also followed them up with suggestions and things that he thinks they could do to improve it. So very well done. But it was so funny when he got to the shadow part because he's just like, and then there's invisible enemies for no particular reason, just because they can be. They're just invisible. And then he was talking about the giant strikers earlier and called them Mr. Thonk. And he's like, and by the way, Mr. Thonk can also be invisible. And he's ranting about it in a joking way. And I'm sitting there and I was like, is anybody going to tell him about the Shadow Scouts or... Because I don't think he knows about them yet. It was just, oh.
Even to where?
He does not perceive yet.
It was just so funny, just Mr. Thonk. I've never heard anybody call a giant striker Mr. Thonk. I think that's probably one of my favorite nicknames for
Funk
them
like
now.
a sound effect, or
Yeah,
I think
just
it's funk like the music
THONK.
genre.
oh,
It's funk
very
like the
cool.
music genre.
Dead end.
Anka?
I went
Wonka?
the real way.
Mr. Flunker?
What
Ego.
the f is
It
behind
is the
us?
dead end where I will end your life.
I'm being trolled at the shooter.
Green fog, that's not infectious? Oh no. Oh wait, that's right, there was no infection. There was an image, I think, of this level with the green fog, and people were like, oh, Rundown 1's gonna have infectious fog, and I'm sitting there thinking, that's 100% lighting. That's not infectious.
I've seen green fog before that wasn't infectious. and it kept me up. Like, how do you guys tell if it's infectious or not? And you just tell me, and you
simple.
just dip your head in
literally
it.
have never been able to tell. Everyone's always just like, "Oh, the green fog." I'm like,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
it
Like,
makes sense.
Usually, it's the density of it. Usually, like green fog has a weird density. It's hard to describe, but if you
I wish
literally
green
what you
just
mean.
meant
inhale
infectious.
it. I literally inhale it, and if it hurts, I'm like, "Yep."
yeah, really the easiest way is just stand in it and crouch it a little bit, and then if you hear that sizzling effect, it's just like, oh, yep, okay, it's infectious.
Geiger counter in your pocket, just going like, "Yo, buddy, get out."
Hey, go here you go. I got 2 refill
So,
for you, buddy.
the Adeptus Ridiculous, I know of them because of Shy, actually. It's funny.
Know of them? What do you mean them?
Who?
Someone was mentioning Adeptus Ridiculous, the podcast from Bricky.
I don't know who that is.
I've never heard that either. I have heard about distractables.
Literally, I don't know any content creators. Okay.
Fine.
Ow. Dang, Ari's gone so big on Twitch, she doesn't recognize me as a content creator anymore. Sad
Whoops.
life.
I'm not a content creator. That requires me to make content.
No. I was saying you're too big, so you don't recognize me as one. It's like, ow. Sad life. Also, yes, you are. I still call...
Don't you remember one of the first conversations we had? I was just like, oh yeah, by the way, Skiller, I didn't really watch your videos.
Yeah, like literally the first video of mine you
Videos.
saw was the R4D1 guide, and even then you...
And I was just like, oh, the spot.
Yeah, you
was-
literally watched like 2 minutes just to see the spot, and I think you peeked at the loadout recommendation, that was it, and then you were just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's funny, a lot of people I'm close friends with have said similar things to me. Like, literally, one of the people I was pretty good friends with for a while, first thing he ever said to me was just, oh yeah, I've seen your videos. Your guys suck, man. It's just like,
Yikes.
ouch. I mean, granted, though, I laughed and said, you're not wrong, because that was back when my level guides were pretty bad. And he was referring to, like, my old Ultimate Beginner's Guide, which I do agree, that thing is...
Oh.
It was good at the time, but horrible, like, in today's standards. So I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But...
Honestly, I'm fine
Awesome.
because
Actually,
like I
I'm
only
gonna say
watch
this right now. Hold up. I'm saying this right now for people watching the stream or this video. That does not mean if you want to be friends with me to just immediately insult me, because I'm gonna tell you right now that is not a surefire way
That's
to
not
be on
gonna
my
work.
good list.
Shoot you on extract. Damn, you suck.
Yeah, like if you play with me, you just shoot me on extraction like you suck. Blam blam blam. Hey, can we be best friends? Like no. That's not how that works.
Well, your friends did it on stream.
Good lord.
I mean, hey, you can also view it this other way, right? Your guides were good enough that I beat D1 watching only like 10 seconds of it after looking for 2 minutes.
All right, you've given me permission to take credit for that, so I shall therefore take credit for that.
Completion tax.
Ari approved. Click on video. Immediately get 10% better at the game. I mean, what? It's like the joke we had with R7D1. My level guide should have just been simply alert a scout. If that fails, restart level and try again. Oh god. People, if you have not seen that video, please go watch it. I'm so proud of that one, and it's so funny. Like I could not stop laughing watching that video while I was editing it. That video took me longer than it should have to edit, purely because I couldn't stop replaying the same stupid moment over and over again. Especially the one moment Amonis and I are running on the bridge, and Amonis is just like, there's a snatcher in front of you. I'm like, where? It's like, right there. Don't you see it? Just no. Just Amonis is
At the
raptor.
moment, I
So
think
deep.
like we were doing the baby thing, and I was like, wait, my sentry killed something. What do you mean your sentry killed something? I have no idea.
This is a
Well,
full
it's
team
only
scan.
a
The other one's a
scan
full
door.
team scan. Yeah, this was the key
Team
card,
scan the other one.
and that was the other one. Let's go that way.
Oh,
But yeah, just Amonis, your laughter throughout that video was killing me over and over again, because your laugh was like, that was a pure, genuine, like, oh my gosh, this is amazingly funny type laugh.
Yeah, you know, like when life gives you lemons, you just laugh. It's better to laugh than to commiserate about it.
Yep. The checkpoint thing too.
Speaking of lemons, 10% off. What are
Oh my god.
I
Is
just
this-
got myself this new flavor. I have not. Well, it's not new, but it's citrus lemonade.
Oh, by the way,
Rooms up.
rooms up.
Indeed.
And
Yo. Honestly, I've been thinking about trying to get a Gamer Subs sponsorship, but I think I'm gonna wait till a bit longer. Like, I don't know. Part of me wants to go for it, but part of me thinks, I'm gonna wait till I'm a little bit bigger and then I'll go for it. So I'm debating like maybe 7,500 subs. Maybe then I'll, because I know it's one of those.
Do you use the product?
For commercial purposes and getting the sponsorship happening, yes, I 100% drink Gamer Subs. Almost every. Why do you think I'm so good at this game? You know, I drink it almost every other day. I don't know. Maybe I should get into drinking it. I've considered it, but at the same time, it's just I don't know. I'm lazy.
The Ari corner.
Yo, Amon, there's a cheese
I'm not
med
very
if you
much
want.
into caffeine, so.
Look at this.
Well, doesn't
The
Gamer
Ari
Subs
lamp.
have caffeine? Gamer Subs has caffeine free versions, right? Ari?
Yeah, they're caffeine free. Yeah.
Yeah, like keto.
At that point,
Is
it's
it
just
keto?
vitamins, electrolytes, and flavoring, I guess. At that point, because that's all Gamer Subs is, right? It's just like vitamins, electrolytes, all that kind of stuff, and then caffeine or no caffeine.
Yeah, which honestly, I would probably get the non-caffeine version, just because I don't. I
Or
very rarely drink
you
caffeine.
can get the same flavor of both, and then mix one scoop with caffeine, one scoop without.
Maybe.
So it's the same drink but lighter on the caffeine.
I could potentially do that. I don't know.
Do even better. Take both caffeine and compress it.
Oh, actually, Ari,
Cat milk.
I'm going to talk about one of your waifus, or at least potentially still waifu. Remember Kana? I was watching one of her streams a few days ago, where she was doing a cooking stream, and when I joined in, she was talking about a previous cooking stream she did. Oh, hello, there's a scout here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we shouldn't alert that.
That was the front. That was his front. I touched the tentacle, so I had to go for the stab.
To be fair, I said we shouldn't alert that in the sense of we shouldn't alert the room. If he
Yeah,
alerts
open
the
this
scouts...
Behind us.
So much space, like.
I mean, you heard me say alert it, and then you hit it in the front.
And then I'm just gonna mine this. But yeah, so Kana was doing that, and it was funny because she was talking about she was talking about Gamer Subs, and apparently at one point somebody in her chat was like, "I'll donate $100 if you snort a line of Gamer Subs."
Yeah, she did it twice. 'Cause I think she got like $200 off it.
It's like the easiest $200 she got. It reminded me of one of my classmates
you
way
should
back.
not snort Gamer Subs whatsoever.
Oh no, don't snort
Horrible.
anything, in all honesty.
Horrible for you.
That's a big thing. Don't snort anything. One of my classmates in high school, for a dare, snorted like pretzel salt, and he was messed up for the next like week.
Yeah, but it's salt.
Like, it hurt so badly, and he told me like every time he breathed, it just hurt like crazy for a few days. So the only thing that should be going in your nose
your lungs take in these things called like air, which is a gas, right?
Yeah.
And when you snort something which is very small, not a gas, it tends to hurt because there's not really any way for solid objects to leave your lungs.
Yeah, don't, if it's solid or even liquid, especially liquid, do not snort it. This is not a promotion to snort Gamer Subs. We do not want Ari to lose her partnership.
Anything.
Note that even without snorting, you can still feel pretty for a week. I lost an organ and I felt pretty for at least 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, dude. And speaking of which, bro, I'm not even going outside lately because in Washington right now, air pollution is horrible. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the rating charts, but it can go up to like 300 plus. And 300 plus is basically a do not go out. The place I'm at in Washington is like on average for the past few days have been around 200 or so. Like some areas nearby have been in the 300s, and it's just like, yep, I'm staying indoors as often as I possibly can because it is so bad. You can see it. I took a few steps outside just to take the recycles out to the garbage.
It's a lot of
the recycles out. Oh my lord, hi. The recycles out to the garbage.
Yeah.
I went out to take the recycles to the garage. I was out there for no more than a minute. The moment I stepped outside, I felt like 2 years come out of my life. It was horrendous.
It probably did cost you 2 years of your life.
It's quite funny because here, like, I live near planes, and even then it's only 25 in the AQI.
Yeah, it's just stay indoors, kids.
Well,
If
is it like small aircraft or large aircraft?
It has Beluga.
Like, is it those international flights or is it like
No,
local?
no, no. Beluga
like,
is
Cessnas?
the Beluga is the Airbus plane that transport plane parts.
Mm.
It should be fine then. Because like lead in aircraft fuel is still common, but not for like jets and stuff.
No, no. Okay.
Dude, that was Woods ID. What the?
What?
Did we just pick up a Woods ID?
I
Did
think
we?
the first name was wrong, but I definitely saw Woods
Yeah.
Messiah. I was like,
Just
wait a
add in
minute.
Someone can.
Weird.
No,
It's a
no,
pretty
that's
common
right.
Last name. We're
Messiah
done?
Oh.
Woods. That's
There's actually a log
His
on
name.
this terminal. Hello, lore log. Hey yo.
Oh yeah,
What?
I don't know why. I don't know why we are gathering IDs. We're done with the level.
I mean, we just
But there's
finished
a
it. Like, I
log.
picked up one, then I go picked up another one. Yo, should I read this one out loud? Lore log?
Yes. Let me run back to extract and then AFK to grab a snack.
Do we want to go to extract or do we want to get the rest of them? Because there's still like a quadrant of the level we haven't seen yet. We went through this quickly.
Ari,
What?
I sent you a Beluga for scale.
Oh, I see how this game. Oh, I see how this level works. I guess it's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except we chose all the adventures.
Well, there's still a quadrant on the map we haven't gone to yet, so we could go there if we want. Just have fun. But here's the lore log.
That's the part
Yeah.
of the map I know that we didn't go to. This part of the map I haven't seen.
Dr. Stokes, I have just collated the final post-launch report. I know something odd. I'm scratching my head on this one. Maybe it makes sense to you. During the scrub down of the jump site, we discovered a security officer mask jammed under the launch platform. We ran a forensic on it, and the DNA came as KSO Bishop, the only operative who returned from EF01. However, Bishop had all of his equipment when he returned, including his mask. The mask we found was also a different design to Bishop's mask, but at some point, Bishop must have been wearing the mask. It was covered in his DNA. I followed up with Mr. Piros and explained the conundrum. Mr. Piros informed me that Bishop's equipment is all accounted for. I asked Mr. Pierce if they had any issue, or if they had issued Bishop any new equipment after the expedition, but Mr. Pierce told me Bishop is using the same equipment he was issued when he was delivered to Gagarta. Mr. Pierce refused to give me any more information at that point, and simply stopped responding to me. I don't think he was trying to hide anything. I think he just had nothing else to say. So now we have this mask. I don't know if it means anything, but I'm stumped. I've secured the item in the artifact vault should you want to run any further tests on it. Let me know. Nolan Connor.
Okay,
That's
just wanted to
that's what the
nitpick.
mask is for.
Piros. It's Piros.
Pieros, what did I say?
I don't know, but I didn't hear the O.
Oh. Weird, I thought I said Pieros. Maybe I didn't emphasize the O. Maybe I said Pyros. Oh, I didn't say Pyros. Not sure. Meh. Interesting, though. So he came back and there was a second mask. Definitely his, but slightly different version.
GTFO, the multiverse of madness.
That is cool, though, because there were no lore logs in Rundown 1 whatsoever. So that confirms that they are putting at least lore into these previous rundowns. Because aside from tile set differences, I haven't noticed anything. The alarms might be different, since I don't remember exactly what class everything was, but it does look like there are some changes. Also, hello, what's going on in here? Oh, boggy room with giants.
I'm giggling because you guys are talking about the mask, and I just whipped out the dream song. That's what the point of the mask is.
Oh my goodness. Hello, big boys.
Hurting. Butthole.
But yeah, GTFO, the
mine.
multiverse of madness. Very
Somebody's just
500 million possibilities in the world, and only one ego doesn't say gaming.
Ari, I heard you say charging. I looked, I'm like, oh, where are they? I don't see you, and then I hear the
I love it because my bitrate dropped to 0. I hope the stream's okay on mine.
I just hear you smack the one behind me, and I turn around, and I'm just like, oh, you meant my giant.
Well, stream, we're back, I think, right?
Oh no, is Ari's stream dying?
Well, OBS just disconnected and then reconnected.
Ari hit that giant so hard it destroyed her bitrate, apparently.
Yeah, that was really funky because I
go.
was like sneaking up the stairs with you, right? You passed the giant crouched, and then I said charging, and then you kind of almost looked at me, but then looked away to look for me. I was just like,
Yeah, literally, if I rotated to the right, I would have seen you, but I rotated to the left, and therefore I completely missed you. Just, where is she? Can I just not see her? Because blue name, blue fog, and then I turn around, it's just, oh. No, she's right there. Hey, another ID. I think there's one left in the level.
The dream song.
Have you done?
How about this?
So much fog.
Not anymore.
Is that a big boy? Yes, it is.
That looks like it.
He's dead. Ah, good old rundown one.
Let me just check my stream on Twitch. Oh, it didn't disconnect my stream, did it? Or
It did it for like half a second.
no, it totally did.
Chicken dinner.
That's so frustrating. It didn't
Chickens.
actually it didn't actually do the whole like, oops, we disconnected, give us a couple minutes and we'll try to like reconnect. It just split the VOD.
Huh. Weird.
I hate it when that happens.
Don't wake up. Please don't kill me.
Yes, half the viewers are gone. The reason is because you guys did not refresh.
Refresh, people.
Wake up, lurkers.
Nice, good kill. So many giants. Holy crap.
You know that every time.
That chickens. Alright, where's that last ID? We need one more ID before we can leave. Here's the door here. Scout. Anything?
Did you know that every 60 seconds
Instantly awake enemy?
a minute doesn't pass?
Ammo is a scarce resource, by the way, people. Just so you're aware. Very scarce resources.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we wiped?
Oh wow, I only hit like 2 pellets and it staggered it.
I don't think anyone has been down yet except for Ego for the funny.
Yeah, that's true.
It's entirely a possibility that I can, because I'm at 20 and there's a lot of giants up here. Like, a lot.
Oh, Ari, where are you at? You're blue.
I was at the stairs.
There you go. Nobody goes down.
Oh, look at them!
Holy crap!
Look at them!
Okay, I see the new fangs comment and what they meant by it. That was a lot of big boys. Holy crap. Well, I'm almost out of ammo.
I thought R1B1 was bad. Well, we're near the end, right? Like, I'd assume there's no more rooms.
I think this is the final room, yeah, and there's the one ID in here somewhere, maybe? Let me find a terminal we can check. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't remember that many giants before. Oh, there it is. Yep, we're done. That's all of them.
I love
But you
it.
also probably didn't just aggro the entire zone the first time you played it.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh,
May have helped.
Alright, every single enemy in this entire level is dead. Good genocide run, boys.
Log.
Ooh, is there a log? Oh, alright, let me get ready to read. Actually, let me quickly list ID first. I'll just double check, make sure we did get them all. We did. No IDs. Ooh, we got the PE run, boys.
Nice.
Wait.
Run?
Hold up. This ID looks like the exact same as the one from earlier. Hold up, is this the same log just on a different terminal?
Hmm?
No, okay, it's not. It just looks like that might have been the same ID number, or it might have been slightly different. I'll have to check the footage. Let's see. From James Durant B255 to Dean Lockwood A074. The date is June 13th, 2054. The subject? Signal. Mr. Lockwood, we can assert categorically that both NOMV and Parasitidae, interesting, Garganta are extraterrestrial in origin. There is no way of knowing for sure if they evolved in the same location or even if they evolved at all, but we do know that the environmental conditions for both life forms was at least very similar, as their structural framework share many features. It's highly likely they have the same origin wherever that may be. The progenitor of the relationship between the virus and the parasite is not clear, so I have been working under Dr. Dada's theory, hey Dada, there we go, that the virus happened upon the parasite at some point, found it to be an appropriate host, and evolved to manipulate the behavior of the parasite to ensure transmission. We have also discovered that the extent of viral mutation within the parasites is unusually high. Each infected parasite carries its own mutations of the virus, which means that any host with multiple parasites will allow the mutated viruses to gene shuffle and create new strains. Many of the new strains lead to mutations of the host to varying degrees, resulting in the physical deformities we see in some hosts. This is almost certainly the cause of at least some of the abominations that have been uncovered as excavations towards the inner container or continue. However, I have also isolated hundreds of parasites that do not carry the virus, and yet their behavior is identical to infected parasites, indicating the presence of collective intelligence. The parasites are highly social and will work together to ensure attachment to a host, using strategies that are far beyond the capability of individual parasite. It is unlikely that these complex behaviors can be all attributed to implanted behaviors from the virus. The relationship is certainly symbiotic. The virus triggers life-prolonging chemical production in the parasite, and the parasite provides a suspendable organic structure for the virus. The parasite transmits the virus to new hosts, and in turn, the virus alters the behavior of the host to accept the presence of the parasite and inhibit the desire to remove it. With so many mutations of NOMV being created with each new host, there are potentially millions of strains of NOMV that no longer require a parasite to transmit. This explains why Dr. Dada's research shows much resilience in the virus. It evolves everywhere in every way. This virus is an omnipotent force of nature. The only method we have found of killing the virus is by stopping the biological functions of the host through hydrostasis, or death. Fortunately, the parasites have not yet found a way into the HSUs. However, after hydrostasis, reinfection is possible. We continue to improve our sterilization and prophylaxis methods, but we are fighting a losing battle. I see no future for us if we do not seek the origin of these life forms and find an immune genome. If we are to survive NOMV, we must turn to the nature that created it. Evolution has had millions of years to fight the virus. We only have months. That's a big one, because that tells us, or not everything, but that tells us about the enemies.
Right.
That's actually major, because that tells us why there are different types. It's the virus just constantly mutating and forming different genomes. That's why like strikers, shooters, chargers, and everything is different. It's the virus mutate. Wait a second. I just realized something. That's what we're doing. I know the point of GTFO. Remember how Rundown 6, when we were going through the levels and we're going to the alternate realms, how it's like download the genome database?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What if that's the whole thing? Because they said the only way to stop it is hydrostasis. What if everybody else is basically in hydrostasis and the system is automatically sending us down into the complex to do these missions because we're basically trying to find the cure to NOMV? Because we already know it's so infectious, like it's affecting the entire world at a very rapid rate. So what if it's like, hey, everybody go in hydrostasis, that's important. And then we send the prisoners down, they keep doing stuff over and over and over again. And then eventually they'll get the original genome that we need, create a vaccine or something for it, and then everybody, the system would automatically like pull the higher ups and all the other people out of hydrostasis. And then we can start actually curing the world. Because that's what we've been doing, downloading genome databases and such. I think that email alone basically just told us what the point of this game is and what we've been doing this entire time. We're trying to save the world by finding the cure to this unstoppable virus.
Though I gotta say that considering the timeline of this, well, if the higher-ups are not in HSUs, at least not at that time.
Maybe not, because that's the thing is if the higher-ups go in HSUs, they also have to acknowledge the fact that they're losing their memories. So I wonder if they're just isolated somewhere and they're basically like held out in a bunker or something. That way they themselves don't get the non-V virus. Huh, that's interesting. So that's what we've been doing this entire time. That's cool. That's actually a big lore drop. Holy crap, and that's only rundown 1. If that's what we're getting in rundown 1, what the heck are we going to be getting the next few rundowns? Because that's a pretty big piece of information we just got. Oh, I'm excited to see where the story of GTFO is going to go from here. And that confirms Dada, by the way, too. Because that whole thing of, I'd rather die like a coward than die to the things I created. He probably tested and experimented with these things, and he might feel partially responsible for the outbreak and them getting out and such. Oh, things are finally starting to make sense, 10 Chambers. Things are starting to finally make sense.